Hey, it's been a little bit of time since I've gotten back to my French Beauty series, but I started French Beauty about a year ago and you all have loved it. And I love that you love it because French Beauty is really one of my very favorite aesthetics on the planet. So today I'm going to do this French Beauty look using all PR gifted products. There's a few products I paid for myself, but pretty much everything today is PR. So we have Fenty, we have Milk, we have Kosas, we have Jones Road, we have Dermatology. We have some really cool things today. I just wanted to let you know up front, it's all been PR gifted. But the thing I love about PR is we don't sign a contract for PR. It's just sent to us free. And if we love it, we talk about it. And if we don't love it, for me, it never makes the light of day. So if I'm talking about it on a TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, it's because I love it. And I know you will too. Okay, so stay tuned for French Beauty. Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I am Michelle Spieler. I'm an over 25-year professional makeup artist. I used to work in Hollywood. I still have done a lot of productions out here on the East Coast. In fact, a film I worked on almost 2 years ago. I can't believe it. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Do you remember that book by Judy Blume? I loved that book when I was in middle school. And I got the privilege of working on that film here in Charlotte with Kathy Bates and Rachel, what's her name? Anyway, it was such a thrill. And I didn't do anyone specials makeup. I did a lot of background because it was a period piece. It took place in the 60s and 70s. And so we had a lot of like blue eyeshadow and green eyeshadow and lip gloss, and it was really fun. So I really did mostly background, or if it was like a character that had a line, I might have their actor bag and I would be in charge of them for the day. But I didn't work on the main cast because you just don't work on the main cast when you're freelance. When you get booked on a film to be the department head or the key makeup artist or the third, you work on the main cast. But it's usually the department head that does actors 1 and 2, which is, Rachel McAdams, there you go. It's the department head who does the stars, and then the key does everyone else in line, and the third usually does the lesser characters, and then they bring in people like me to come in for the day or the week or the big scenes to do all of the background and make sure people aren't sweating and make sure that, that they have SPF on, because sometimes they stand in the sun all day. Anyway, you get it. It's a crazy business, but I love it. I'm also the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass, a series of over 20 videos on mature technique. You can always find those links on every single video I do here on YouTube, or if you're on Instagram, TikTok, you can always click my link and you'll see the Mature Makeup Masterclass. Okay, so I love these clips. This company just sent me these clips. They're called, what is this brand called? So everything I'm using today is PR. I didn't buy anything with my money, I don't think. Oh, Fable in Maine. It's a beautiful hair care company, and it's just beautiful stuff. They sent me this like really beautiful hair oil for smooth and shine, and then they sent me these, which I love. And then look at this cute little massager comb for your scalp. And this beautiful tiger bag. Bengal tigers are one of my favorite creatures on the planet. I just love them. So anyway, we're doing French Beauty today. I have not done French Beauty probably since the fall. And we're gonna just do a quick French Beauty. I'm on my way to the plastic surgeon. I still have some weird pocket of fluid right here, and he wants to check on that. I'm on an antibiotic. And anyway, not a big deal. No one's worried about it, but I am going to go to my plastic surgeon today, and or cosmetic surgeon, as I've been corrected by someone. And so we're going to do quick, fast, easy makeup. He really doesn't like a lot of makeup on his clients because he wants to actually see the skin, the scars. So what I have on right now, I didn't want to take time, but this is the Dermatology tinted SPF. It's a SPF 40. It is, it's just beautiful. I love it. I love this brand. I don't talk about it a lot. Sometimes I do like Instagram stories, but I really love dermatology, and they keep expanding their brand. If you want to hear more about dermatology, maybe I'll do a whole YouTube just on everything I love from dermatology. Let me know in comments if you want to see that. But this is really pretty. They make a regular sunscreen and they make a tinted, and I have it all over, and you can tell it doesn't give coverage, but it just kind of evens you out. And I'm real glowy because I have on the new JLo skincare, and it launched last year, but I never got it. And then they sent it to me in PR, and it's perfect timing because I can't wear actives. I can't use vitamin C's or anything with retinol or anything with any type of acids. I can't use any of that right now. So he said cleanse, gentle cleanse, moisturize. That's it. I can use hyaluronic acid, but that's it. And the JLo skincare is super hydrating. It's really beautiful. If you want to hear more on it, I did a 3-minute TikTok. Okay, so I'm going to start with a little tiny bit of this new Kosas. It's their new Glow IV. It is called Infused Skin Enhancer. So I think it's their tinted moisturizer. They have a tinted face oil, and then they have their Revealer foundation, which made my top 4 foundations last year. Let me see. Oh, great. It doesn't want to pump. Here we go. Okay. A little tiny bit. And I'm really just going to kind of put it in my T-zone. I think it gives a little bit of coverage, but I don't know because I'm using it for the first time on camera. I really love Kosas. I love their founder. I love every product they make. Their Revealer concealer is one of my favorite concealers on the planet. It is not heavy coverage, so it's not for your deep dark circles, but if you want a little bit of coverage around your eyes and you want it to look skin-like, Revealer concealer's very, very nice. Okay, so I'm just using, so my face is still numb. If you're new here, I just had a major facelift 1 month ago on February 1st. I just had a major facelift. I'm healing really well, but I cannot feel, like 3-finger width, I cannot feel the outside of my face. I can feel my chin now, but I can't feel my jaw. I can't feel most of my neck. I can't feel my ears. Now I started getting a little bit of feeling back in my ears this week. A little bit of tingling started. I've never had a cold sore in my life, but I feel like something weird is starting there. Anyway, so that is super glowy and pretty. And I know for some of you, if you're oily or combination, you'd be like, ooh, that's too shiny. But you know, I want to always look like a glazed donut. So I love it. And I'm going to use, and I should use the Kosas powder with it, but it's not within reach. And you guys know how much I love my Say powder. It's called Air Set. And I just absolutely love it. So I'm going to use my Say. Now with French Beauty, they want their skin to look like skin and they want their makeup to look effortless. It would be very embarrassing to them if they went out in public and looked like a Kardashian or looked like, you know, someone who was trying too hard. So they keep it very, very natural. So we're going to just stop right at that. You can still see my sunspots. You can still see some discoloration on my face. But as French women, we do not care. And then I'm going to go in super quick with, where's my mirror? Here it is. I'm going to go in super quick with a brow pencil. Now in France, I might just use a tinted brow gel if I was living in France. But I am going to see my surgeon, and so I do want my brows on. Also, I love when I walk into their business and they're like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. It's just fun to hear, you know, because they saw me at my worst. And when I say at my worst, I don't mean they saw me before surgery. Of course, they saw me before surgery, but you know, no one judges you there. They're really lovely. But they saw me on day 1. They saw me on day 2. They saw me on day 8. Like, they saw me when I looked like I was just beat up. So it's just fun when they can see me with, you know, cute clothes on, because you have to wear the first week until your stitches come off, and really even after your stitches come off, they want you wearing only a button-up shirt. So I ran to Old Navy last minute. I got like a really soft flannel button-up plaid shirt that my family just hated. They're like, why would you pick that? I'm like, it's the only one they had in my size, and it's soft and it buttons up. I wasn't going for cute, but I mean, I looked like something. Let me tell you, I look like something. Okay, so I still am not wanting to put much on my eyes. So Milk sent me, look at this. Look what Milk sent. I did a whole TikTok on their new sculpt sticks, but look at this. These are all their sticks. Highlighting sticks, cheek and blush, contour sticks, bronzer sticks. So that's what we're using today, because French women like fast, easy makeup. They like multiples. They like something that can multiples different things. Okay, so this is the only thing is they make these real hard to come off, and look what just happened. I've seen this happen to other influencers too, where it comes off, which is such a bummer. But that's okay. Where is my, I guess we'll use this for bronzer. So normally I would draw this on, but it got stuck in the lid. I'm gonna have to write to them too and just tell them, hey, a lot of these get stuck on the lid. That's, I mean, if someone's paying full price for these sticks, you don't want something getting stuck on the lid, because look how much product is in that. And now the top is not pretty. See that? That's a bummer. That didn't happen with any of their other products, but okay, so I'm just gonna do a little bronzer because it's really pretty. It blends really beautifully. I wanna see how it looks close up. Sometimes bronzers look really makeup-y. No, this is super sheer. It doesn't look like makeup. Okay, good. It reminds me of my Bella. You know how much I love Bella. If you don't know how much I love Bella, go watch one of my Saint videos, because I am a huge fan of Bella. Okay, I'm gonna do a little on the nose. The trick to bronzer is you just wanna do it anywhere where you would get natural sun. And I don't wanna go into where any of my scars are, so I'm being really careful about placement. Get a little tiny bit of sun on our chin, right? Okay, so there we have it. Now I'm completely white down here. That's not cute, is it? Should we do a little bit of tanner down here? A little bit. I'll tell you, since I've learned to sleep on my back, my chest is so smooth and pretty. My forehead looks great because I wore frownies last night. Watch my frownies videos if you don't know about frownies, because they really work. As someone who is like a lifelong, I can't put makeup on my neck because he's gonna check all of that. So yeah, that's a bummer. That top just broke off. It just stuck right to the top of that. So I was gonna do a little bronzer in my crease, but I might even just go in with the contour stick. Maybe I'll do that. So let's see. Oh yeah, I like this color. This is the so this bronzer is called Baked, and this little contour stick, and I'm not going to contour today. You know, I'm sure French women contour if they're, you know, maybe going out to a nice dinner. They might not. They might just use bronzer as their contour, which is beautiful. I love bronzer as a contour too. But I don't think French women contour during the day. They do very minimum, but again, I'm doing a French look that I can feel pretty close up in front of my surgeon. And also, you know, I'm going to treat this like almost like daytime going into evening makeup, okay? So that's it. That's all I'm doing on my eyes. I'm not doing anything else on my eyes. I'm not. That's it. And that is Stoked. Oh, you know what? I do love doing a little contour on my nose. Again, not something that I think French women would do. But I do like a little bit on my nose. I've been wearing it more lately. Ever since these milk sticks came out, because they just blend so effortlessly that I've really enjoyed using them as contour. Normally, I'm not a big contour fan. I'm a big bronzer fan. I'm not a big contour fan, but I have really enjoyed these milk sticks. Milk is at Sephora, but also you can just go to milk.com. I wanted to tell you this too, and I told my friend Karen this. You can get better deals going directly to the website than you can going to Sephora or Ulta. Yes, Sephora and Ulta has certain deals during the year that are really phenomenal, but once you get your email into Milk or Kosas or Sunday Riley Skincare, whatever, once you're in their system, they will send you emails. And I know we get bombarded with emails, but if you like deals, you're going to get the best deals from the brands themselves, not from Sephora or Ulta. So little tip from me to you, you will get better deals. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of, I am going to go into my NV1 because I want to smudge my eyeline so that I don't look like I have makeup on, but I enhance my lash line because he's going to want to check my scars. So I don't want to put anything on my eyes that is going to get in the way of how the scars are healing. So I'm just going to put this, and when I'm like putting this more on the lashes than I am on the eye itself. And the reason I'm using this is because it's like a smudgy wax, so it doesn't look like I have makeup on. And so that's why I'm using this. And I'm not re-dipping whatever is on the brush. I'm just going under the eye a little bit. Okay, so it just kind of enhances my eyes without looking like I'm wearing eyeliner. Okay, I'm gonna do mascara in a bit. I'm not going to do mascara right now because I just find it so boring to sit and watch someone do mascara, especially because my mascara takes a long time. I'm not going to lie. I take a long time to do mascara. Okay, and I'm loving this new brow gel by the company Half Magic. Half Magic is Donnie Davies' makeup company. She's the department head for Euphoria, and I don't watch Euphoria. It's not the kind of content I want, but it's probably my favorite makeup from just about any makeup or any TV show, because it's just all like jewels on the face and glitter and graphic eyes, and just it really appeals to me as a makeup artist. And for months, I was buying Half Magic with my own money, and I was happy to because they're a new company and I wanted to support them. And then I would tag them on some videos, and then, you know, they started noticing me and sending me stuff. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, now look, this is how the lid should come off. It should come off very easily, and then it's that beautiful bullet. So unfortunately, that other one didn't work. Okay, and then you can twist it up at the bottom. So I'm gonna do tiniest bit of blush. Oh, it feels so weird. I cannot feel my face out here. It feels so weird. This color is called Work with an E, Work. It's kind of just like a rosy earth tone. Yeah, so. I just want the tiniest bit of color. I don't want it to look like I'm trying too hard and that I have much makeup on, because I know he's not going to want to see me with makeup. But if I say, well, I had to film my YouTube today, he won't care. He knows what I do for a living, which is why I think he was super extra cautious with my face. I think he knew how many people would see his work, so he took extra care with it. Not that he wouldn't do that for anyone else, but, you know, I'm kind of a little bit of a public figure now, so he was very conservative, and I asked him to be. I asked him to be very conservative. And he did a great job. I also like to take a little bit of blush and put it on the outside of my eye just for a cohesive look. Now it's funny because I'm looking here in the camera and my eyes look kind of deeper and I don't know, deeper and smoky, but here in my mirror, I look really, really natural. So remember, anything you see on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, just know that high def picks up every little sharp detail, intensifies every color. That's just what high def does. That's why it's very hard to be a makeup artist on high def, because we have to make actors look good, even if they have acne scars, or even if they have, you know, X, Y, or Z, we have to make sure they look good. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Ooh, I can't feel my face. It feels so weird. Just gonna kind of press it all in. Okay, I'm just gonna press it all in. Now, I feel like for daytime, or even if I was wearing this out at evening, I would want like a really pretty red lip. I know a lot of you don't like red lips, but I feel like this is the Fenty Beauty. They just sent this to me, and it's a matte lipstick. And holy moly. Oh, wow. I tried this on my hand, and I could tell. I could tell it was going to be really pigmented and nice and very velvety. Look at that. It's not dry, but it's not sheeny. I'm going to take this little brush here. I'm taking a fluffier brush and I'm making the edges a little more soft and fluffy. I always laugh when women come after me, and I'm always like, the French women like a very soft, feathery edge. And they're like, no, I'm not. No, they don't. I lived in Paris and women wore lip liner. Okay, maybe some did. Definitely older women, I think, would probably wear lip liner. But I'm telling you, I have been obsessed with French women for 30 years. I follow a lot of French makeup artists, like pro makeup artists. I follow a lot of young French women who have TikToks and Instagrams. I follow Americans living in Paris, and I can tell you the consensus is a feathery outline. They feather it. They feather it. So don't come at me, okay? I'm telling you. I've studied this. I'm not saying no one in all of Paris doesn't wear lip liner, but I'm saying most women. I mean, do you see how soft and feathery that is? I love this. Okay, now I'm gonna do the tiniest bit of color corrector. If I was just doing a YouTube today, I would probably go in with Kosas concealer or, you know, some other company, but again, I want to look really beautiful close up because my surgeon's going to be like up in my face, And so by using my color correction, the Demi color correctors, I'm gonna look really good close up. That's what I want. You know, we're the look good close up club, right? Now I do usually stick to Saint and Demi are my Wednesday videos, and Saturdays are my traditional. But the fact that I'm gonna see him in person means I wanna look good close up, okay? I just do. So this is what we're doing. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of yellow and go over my, I had a little pimple here last night too, and it's gone. I wore a pimple patch. And then this is weird here. It has something weird going on. I don't know if it's a pimple or the start of a cold sore. I've never had a cold sore in my life, but I feel like it almost feels like a little cold sore, which means I should probably not be putting anything on it, but the things we do for beauty. Okay, now I'm gonna take a lighter peach and put it everywhere else because it's gonna kind of lift this outer corner. And when he sees me close up, he will not know I have any makeup on. He'll just think, oh my gosh, that CO2 laser made your under eye look so beautiful. And it did. It did. Holy moly. I was not prepared for that CO2 laser and how effective it was. He was just like, hey, we're going to CO2 laser under your eye. I'm not going to charge you. It's kind of your gift with purchase because you've been a client here for 2.5 years or 2 years. And I'm like, thank you. And let me tell you, I cannot believe how good my under eyes look. I just can't even believe it. Okay, sorry, my alarm went off and it shut off the video, but it was perfect timing because I was able to put my mascara on. I didn't do lower lashes, I just did upper lashes. And then I quickly went back over my face with a little bit of powder. I am loving these lips. They are so velvety, they feel like a rose petal. They're even, they're velvety. They're not matte, they're not cream. They come, I wanted to show you, they come in these colors. I have this one on, which looks dark, but once it went on my hand, it was red. This red here goes on more rose red, which is pretty, but I like more of a true red or a brick red or an orange red. And then there's some of these more mauve pink colors, and then this beautiful dark one. But yeah, they're called Velvet Liquid Lipstick, Fenty Icon. Really, I'm really impressed. Now I'm going to take off the lips to go to my surgeon because I want him to see the asymmetry in my lips still. But I'm not noticing it as much because I kind of like brought my lip down here a little bit. He's like, it's gonna take time, it's gonna take time. I'm like, I know, but I have paid campaigns on TikTok I have to do, so we need to, I don't know, I think we might Botox right here, or Dysport. I don't use Botox. If we Dysport right here, this is a muscle that connects down to our neck, and this muscle's just tight, so it pulls this side down, and then this one isn't tight, it's weaker, and then plus it has more the nerves still haven't reattached. But look, when I do this, do you see how my lip isn't pulling really anymore? I don't care if it's slightly asymmetrical. Everyone's face is slightly asymmetrical, but I just don't want that strong pull because I do have now a bunch of videos to do for brands. I was a TikTok influencer before I really started taking off on YouTube. TikTok really helped grow my YouTube. And also when I switched to Saint and Demi a little over a year ago, that's also really when YouTube started growing for me. So this is why I just stick to Saint and Demi on Wednesday nights and traditional makeup and skincare on Saturdays, so that if someone's not into Saint and Demi, that's fine. I've got every brand under the sun. You name it, I have it. I still would love to do a whole Hourglass Cosmetics video. There's just so many brands. You cannot believe the PR packages that arrived while I was convalescing from my facelift, like 30 to 40 packages. I'm not kidding you. It's crazy the PR I get. So I'm happy to talk about everything because if I get something that I don't love, it just never makes video. I don't trash it. I don't say I don't like something. It just doesn't make any of my videos. But if I like it, I talk about it. And I love the milk sticks. I love the milk sticks. This is beautiful. If you want real glazy skin, this is gorgeous. But if you are combo or oily, this will not be for you, because look at this. Do you see this glow? I mean, I look like a glazed donut, which you know I love. And I wore frownies last night, and see all these lines? You could not see any of these lines. But guess what I did? I put on my mascara, and when I put on my mascara, I raised my eyebrows, and now all of a sudden my lines are back, which bums me out because my forehead was so smooth. And what frownies does is it kind of almost like paralyzes your muscles so that you're not expressive. But again, I had to put my mascara on, and it makes me raise my eyebrows, and now my lines are back. So something to be mindful of. Maybe you even, I don't know, maybe you keep the frownies on while you do eye makeup and then take them off. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but I do love my frownies. I'm really back into them now more than ever. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you found this fun. I love this look, even though I'm kind of, I love to play up the eyes, but I'm not playing up my eyes right now because I do still have scars healing, and I'm just kind of grossed out by it. So I just kind of leave my eyes like this. To me, a French beauty is very red lip, just to me, very red lip. In fact, in France, you'll see many women walking around with a completely bare face, no mascara, and just a red lip. And I think it's so beautiful. I think it is so beautiful. But unfortunately, I'm kind of extra, and I need a little bit more than just a red lip on my face. But I feel very pretty in this, and I feel like if I was in France, I could wear this out for the evening, and this would look very, very pretty. I don't think I would wear this much for daytime in France. I think it feels a little bit too American, but I do think this would work in a beautiful candlelit restaurant at night in France. If you're all dressed up in black, I think this would look very subtle and very pretty, but I love it. I love it. I love a red lip. I feel so beautiful in a red lip. As much as I love a Brigitte Bardot nude mouth, I really feel so beautiful in a red lip. So I hope you do too, because I think every woman out there can wear red. Even if you have very, very thin lips and you think that red enhances your or emphasizes your thin lips, I still have seen women with thin lips wear red and look very beautiful, brightens their face. So, you know, if you're wanting to test out a red, maybe go to the drugstore and buy a Revlon or a L'Oreal, something in a matte finish. You don't want anything creamy that will, you know, travel up into our little fine lines around our mouth. And yes, I have fine lines around my mouth. So, you know, start with an inexpensive red and kind of get used to seeing yourself wearing it. Maybe Saturday morning you clean your house, throw a red lip on, get used to seeing yourself in a red lip, because once you do, you'll know if you're gonna fall in love with it or not. But I'm red lip for life. My first Chanel lipstick I ever bought was a red. It was like Coco Rouge or something. And I was 20 years old. I was in college, and it felt so luxurious and decadent to buy myself a Chanel lipstick. And so I've just been hooked on red since I was very young. I think it's just so, again, I was always attracted to French culture and French women. And so at a very young age, back in like 1990, I think 89 or 90, I bought my very first cocoa red lipstick by Chanel. And then that led to YSL and Dior and all the other brands. So that's it for now. I will be back next week with I don't know what. I mean, I could talk about dermatology if you guys want to hear about it, or I could do hourglass. Kind of give me an idea in comments what you would like to see next Saturday. And I think that's it. I'm going to upload this and edit it and get it ready for YouTube. And then I'm going to head to my surgeon. So I will say bye for now. God loves you, and so do I.